Callie, this is Blake. So we're nursing students, and we're here today to teach you about germs and hand washing and a couple different things. Then we'll show you a video, and then we have a little activity. So, just a couple questions. What do you guys know about germs? So just raise your hand and we'll pick it right here.
They make you sick.
They can make you sick? Perfect. Let's go right here.
There's good and bad germs.
Good and bad germs? Perfect.
Do you have bad disease?
You can get bad diseases from germs.
They're very small.
They're very small. You're very good. You can't see them right here.
They can be contagious.
They are. They're very contagious.
You can only see them through a microscope.
Very good. Wow, you guys know a lot more about germs than I thought you would. That was perfect. Okay. Alrighty. And how do these germs spread? Let's get a couple of hands. Maybe people haven't answered right here.
If you're sick and you cough and you don't cover your mouth.
Right. So they can spread from people to people, right? So if you're coughing, they can spread to different people. What about right here?
When you, she said no.
Oh, okay. So just from people to people. Very good. Let's go right here in the back.
If you don't wash your hands.
You don't wash your hands. Very good. Who hasn't answered yet? Right here.
You can shake someone's hand and you can pass those germs on.
Right. So germs are spread pretty easily, right? They can spread around quite a bit. So how do we prevent these germs from being spread? And let's get some people who've never raised their hand. How do we prevent the spread of germs?
Hand washing and stuff.
Okay, hand washing, perfect. Washing your hands. Any other ways that people know how to prevent?
Sanitizing.
Hand sanitizer, yeah, that's a great way too.
Clean the house.
Clean the house, okay, perfect. And then how do we, so we're going to talk about hand washing. How do we wash our hands? What is the best way to wash our hands? Anyone else who hasn't answered? Over here in the corner.
Soap.
Soap, okay, soap's a good one. Right here.
Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer is another good way to wash our hands. So what we're going to do is we are going to teach you guys how to effectively wash your hands, a little bit more about germs, and then we're going to do a little activity with germs to show you just how easily they're passed around.
Okay, we'll start a video.
I need you all to be really quiet and pay attention to this video because we're going to see some questions.
Have you
Oh, it should be on, doesn't it? But you want to
heard of germs? Do you know what a germ is? Germs can cause you to be sick. They're tiny little microorganisms that exist all around us, and they are invisible. So small you can't even see them. But they're real. And here are a few common nasty ones. Scary looking, I know. These germs have favorite places to hide and live, too. We call these areas germ hotspots, like kitchen countertops, doorknobs, and even your gaming devices and cell phone. And they love to live in your bathroom. If you don't kill these germs, they can spread and get on you, and then inside you and make you sick. But here is the good news. You can kill these germs and help protect yourself by following these 3 simple, clean and healthy germ knockout rules. Number 1, build your immune system. A healthy body is a strong body. Always eat lots of veggies and fruit to build your immune system to protect yourself if and when a germ attacks your body. Number 2, wash your hands regularly with soap and water. Anytime you encounter a hot spot where germs live, scrub your hands all over, front and back, between fingers and around nails, for as long as it takes to sing Happy Birthday twice to really knock those germs out. And 3, germs love to spread from one sick person to another, so try to keep your germs to yourself. Cough or sneeze into the crook of your elbow to keep your hands clean and your germs contained. Then wash your hands. Just remember, germs are out there, and they can make you sick. Do your best to help prevent the spread of germs and knock them out. A message from Cincinnati Children's.
Okay, so we're going to do a little activity now where I'm going to walk around with this guy. And we're going to touch your hands. It'll be like giving a handshake or everybody's playing with the same ball, okay? And then afterwards, we're going to shine a flashlight on your hands and see if there are any germs on your hands from all of us.
Okay, so we're going to shine this light on your hands. Mom, can you turn the light off? And just look and see. This will show up all those germs on your hands that you didn't have. Look, see all that? Look at all those germs. So this is what happens when you touch somebody who's got all those germs all over their hands. Look at that.
Now we all have these germs on our hands. Now we have to get them off, right? But if we don't wash our hands very well, the germs are still going to be on there, and then they're going to be passed to everybody else, right? So how do we wash our hands? Yep, we rub them together, we get soap, we get water. How long? Did you hear in the video how long they said? 2 birthday songs. 2 birthday songs. Good job.
Or the whole ABC.
Or the whole ABCs. Yep, whatever song you want to sing, that can kind of help you time out how long you should wash your hands. So we're going to rub them all together. What are we going to make sure we get? Between fingers, by our fingernails. Some of you had it up on your wrists, you know, so sometimes you can go up on your wrist a little bit. So we're going to practice that now. So now that you all have these germs on your hands, we're going to go to the sink and we're going to wash our hands like we just talked about. 2 birthday songs or the ABCs, and you're going to scrub all over it, and then we'll come back and look at your hands and see if you're able to get all these germs off. Does that sound good?
All right, everybody listen to your teachers and they'll tell you where to go, and then we'll wash our hands and then we'll come back.
Wash your hands and everything like that. When should you wash your hands? Before meals, before you eat food, yes.
After you go bathroom.
After you go to the bathroom, when else should you wash your hands?
When you're helping your mom make cookies.
Yeah, making food even, not even before you eat.
What? Diego, where
When you grab something, I do it.
Yeah, like maybe if you grab something dirty. Anyone here ever like gone outside and played outside?
Oh, he needs to see this.
Yeah? Alright, yeah, when you play outside, when else should you wash your
When
hands?
she flashed your
Probably
I take
when
it.
you're picking apples.
Yeah, when you're
Even
outside in the
with
dirt
them
and everything like that.
some of my
So, one more.
When you start every day.
Yeah, every day you should be washing your hands. So that's actually one of the biggest things that we do in hospitals is we actually have to wash our hands before we ever come in contact with like a patient or do anything, because washing our hands is one of the best things that you can do to make sure that you're not going to get sick, to make sure you don't get someone else sick or anything like that. And so during the winter time, do you guys like to play outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you guys play inside more or do you guys play outside more? You guys play outside more during the winter? Man, we're all snow people here. Alright, that's great. No, that's so cool. But during the winter time, you guys are always in like the classroom, you're always in like your house together with your family, so you get really close together all the time. And so that's why you guys get sick more often in the winter, is because you're constantly huddled together. Alright, so like I said, the best thing you can do is just always be washing your hands, okay? That's the best thing to prevent you guys from getting sick. Anyone here like being sick? No one likes being sick.
No.
Maybe sometimes, because then you're like, I get to miss school or something. Maybe. Sometimes. Okay. Alright. But we all don't really like to be sick. So those are the best time to wash your hands. After the bathroom, before you eat, you're making food, or coming from playing outside in recess. When do you guys think the last time the balls were washed outside?
A long time ago.
Who knows?
Never.
Never, yeah. So, who do you guys think you should wash your hands after you come from outside? Who knows where?
Yeah,
Hand sanitizer is good, but if you see like dirt on your hands and things like that, make sure you actually wash them. Hand sanitizer won't do it. So if you're like, oh my gosh, there's dirt all over my hands, use soap and water. But if you don't see like any dirt on your hands and you think they're pretty clean, just get some hand sanitizer on there. Okay? Cool. Alright, so now we're gonna recheck your hands. See how good you guys were at washing your hands, okay? Let's do this. Last thing is just make sure, one thing I noticed is as you guys would wash your hands, some of you would stick your hands underneath the water, stick it underneath the soap, put your hands underneath the water, but you don't scrub. You'll go and then walk away.
Yep.
Alright? So make sure that you guys are actually spending at least 1 or 2 birthday songs underneath washing your hands. Make sure you get that soap in there and all over, get your hands nice and soapy, and then rinse them off. Sound like a little bit of water? some soap, then rinse it all off and you're done. Alright? Make sure you guys are actually scrubbing, okay?
Okay, perfect. Thank you guys so much for letting us come.